Hi folks, hope you're all safe and well out there. Today I thought I'd do a really quick video about how you can go about recording your guitar direct, just going DI straight into your interface. Just a few little things that I do, using plugins and stuff like that. Thanks for coming back to check out my channel. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get an update every time I release a new video. So for anyone who doesn't know, DI stands for direct input, and all that means is you are taking your guitar, lead out of your guitar, and that goes straight into your recording interface. Most people are recording at home, they have a recording interface, and they nowadays, pretty much all of them, have something built in where you can plug a guitar in for direct recording, or a bass for that matter. So I'm using a Universal Audio Apollo 8, and that has two inputs on the front, so you can plug a guitar and a bass in if you need to. So this is what the guitar sounds without anything on it, just going straight in. What I'd also like to point out is this sound, in my opinion, works really well on Strat style guitars, and I use this sound for clean picking ideas and funky clean chordal things as well. For me, in my opinion, just my opinion, I think this sound works best on position 2 and position 4 on a Strat. You get a real sort of cluckiness, like that. That's position 2. Position 4. Now, for me, the reason this works so well on tracks, especially dense tracks that have got a lot of stuff going on, is the transients of the notes are really quick. They're really sort of fast attacking sounds, and they sit really well in dense tracks with lots of keyboards, strings, loads of BVs, percussion. It's a really sort of it gives the guitar a really nice attack, and it's just not taking up too much space in a track, but it allows the guitar to cut through. So this is, as I said, the guitar just plugged in with nothing on it. Now, a lot of the time that's absolutely fine, but what I like to do is I use in Luna, I'm able to use a plugin to go in to record, and this is something you can do after you've recorded. You can just add these sounds after, you can adjust the sounds afterwards, but I'm going to do it recording, getting the sound set up for what I'm recording to. So I've got this SSL plugin here, made by Universal Audio, which is a really cool thing, and all it's doing is it's emulating the input of an SSL recording desk. Nothing's switched on at the moment, so it's just, this is it. The preamp is switched on. Now it's switched on. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to switch on the EQ here, and I'm just going to sweeten up the top end. So the high end EQ, it's set at 8 kilohertz, and that's kind of, I just sort of do quite a bit of a boost there, and I switch the bell in, so it gives me quite a lot of boost. And as you can see, the input there, if I play there, the input is going in quite hot, so I'm just going to turn the output of this down, so I'm not sort of overdriving or limiting or hitting the peaks of my input. Do it a bit more. Yeah. There you go. Up a bit more. Yeah, it's really nice. And what I will also do is I will get rid of some of the low end. I will just filter out some of the bottom end. You know, I'll probably go up to sort of just near sort of 120, you know, just because I don't need any of the low end information. really sort of nice, sweet sound. And as I said before, I'm on position 4 of a Strat, and it really suits this sound. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch in the dynamics. It's already switched in there, and I'm actually going to compress the snot out of it. I'm just going to really sort of hit the compressor hard with this, because it thickens up the sound, keeps everything at a good level, and it really suits this sound. So I'm just going to, what I want to be seeing, I'm going to switch the compressor in. I want to be seeing here about 3 to 6 dB of compression. So it's hitting 3 there. Nice. A little bit more. And I'm going to turn the release. I'm going to make it so the release, it kind of grips, it kind of limits the sound and holds on to it. Now, if I bypass the plugin, here we go. Just going to turn it all off. On. Yeah, it just sort of tidies things up a bit. Just going to boost. I'm going to really accentuate this top end. Yeah. Yeah, and that's that. You know, in a dense track, if I'm doing a single note picking thing, yeah, really hold on to that note. Really, really firm sound. I also have, if I really want to go extreme, I've got another compressor here just after it to again grab it again to just, you can really hear that turn the compression up a bit more. Go back. Oh yeah, that's too much there. Now this, I mean, there's such an 80s sound. And with that in mind, another thing I like to do with a DI'd guitar sound, if I'm feeling in that kind of 80s way, is I will feed the guitar to a chorus. So I've set up an auxiliary in my session here, and I have, if I just switch over the screen here to my mixer, I've got a chorus set up here. I use the Dimension D chorus. So this is an emulation that Universal Audio have done of a classic chorus unit that's was used all around the world in studios. It's like the sound of the 80s, and I will feed my guitar to that. So I'm just going to play a chord here, and you can hear this. I will do that. And what I'm doing here is I'm actually sending the signal of my DI guitar to a chorus, but another way to do it is actually just to put that chorus on the track. So if I put that on the track, but that is not the ideal way to do it, because I actually want to give the guitar a stereo spread of a chorus. So I can actually put the plugin on the track, or I can send. So at the moment I'm sending the dry signal of my guitar to the chorus, but another way that I can do it is, instead of coming out of the left and right out of my system, I can send the whole guitar part to the chorus. so I don't get any dry signal, I just get the chorus. Yeah, I mean, it is, you know, it is a taste that, you know, it might be, it's a bit of an old school sound, but I'm hearing it on quite a lot of records at the moment. The band, the 1975, the UK band 1975, they used that sound quite a lot for quite a lot of their things. So, and then another thing I like to do is then perhaps send it to a bit of reverb. If I'm doing a sprang. Yeah, so that's really simple way to use DIs to get some nice sounds. You can do the same kind of things in Logic, in Pro Tools. The Logic plugins, I know a lot of people use Logic out there. Logic EQ is great for this. The stock Logic compressor, you get the same effects doing this, and the choruses that are built into Logic software are all great. DI definitely has its uses. I mean, I actually love the sound. I've done a lot of recordings where I've just plugged straight into the desk or into the interface, you know. So yeah, you know, it just gives you a different slant rather than always using a guitar amp all the time. You can get some really cool sounding guitar parts down. It also works great with Telecasters. I know Prince recorded a lot with DI guitars. You know, if I, you know, you'll recognise this if I just bypass this chorus and the, yeah, let me just do this, put this to the main outputs, 1 second. You'll recognise this. You know, that guitar part, I believe, was recorded using an API preamp, mic pre into a 1176 compressor with a Pultec EQ, a nice high-end EQ, all studio rack bits of hardware. But you can get these sounds definitely inside the box, inside your recording software. Just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below or drop me an email and I'll get back to you. Take care and hope to see you back here soon.